I do want to orient you on the whole project, very briefly. Thank you for the opportunity of changing clothes. And also I want to say you must be very important because I've never seen the studio so clean. My impression of the city was a city built on utility. So as an artist, what I felt I could contribute is celebrate another part of human nature, which is the capacity to dream. I want to share one thought, which is my mother was a psychoanalyst, and when she died, I went into her office, and I found a box that had hundreds of dreams of her patients. And one of the things that I found out was that not one dream was not figurative. People don't dream usually squares, circles, lines. They dream pictures. My image is figurative. It has images, and I wanted to do this so that people could recognize things they know and even possibly recognize themselves. So the composition has a yin and a yang in it. You can see it better on this drawing. From the West, I took the fact that the figures are all in motion. Is a merging of East and West. We have the woman turning into where the light is, the sea goes toward the light, and then we go into the area of the tree of life, which is that image right there. So there is 4 major images in this piece and many minor images which are on the edges. But you have to remember that to fully understand the piece, you will see this as one image in the finished installed site. It's like seeing something on a microscope but not being able to stand back. So we start by looking at the material. Glass. Then there is float glass, which is industrial glass, painted here in the factory. And then there is 2 other types of glass. There is Murano glass, which we did in Venice, in the island of Murano. Fused glass done by me. And one starts with these ingredients: colored glass and fritz. So all these techniques, all these types of glass fit together to make the image. The dreamer is here inside this Medusa. Here there is 4 layers of glass. This will go from behind. By the way, it's a girl dreaming of herself, dreaming of herself, dreaming of herself. Started with glass like that. Then it was edged away. Then it was sprayed on. Then we put more layers. And then the whole thing will be glued together and then fabricated into the lead. And this will be behind this. The blue and the fish defined by the blue define space. So you get the feeling you're looking inside a depth of water. This fish and some Venetian rondels are major pieces, and we worked on these fish for a long time. This is the magic dancers at the bottom of the ocean. Essentially, glass powder that is mixed with turpentine so that it can be applied. In this case, mixed with turpentine. And then it's fired so that the glass bonds to the glass. So I was surprised at the depth of the color. In other words, if you look there, I mean, this is because of the skill of this woman here. It's not something that just happens.
Yeah.
The image is a combination of what is painted, the lead work that gives it graphic force, and the fused fish. These lines have to be absolutely straight because it's light. Go through all the windows in all directions. If I make that line go to the center and that go to the center doesn't look like light anymore. It becomes crowded and it feels like heavy. So I want to point out how beautiful all these techniques merge. Okay, this is dedicated to many of the parts of the work that depict space. It's a very powerful feeling you make in many stars. This is a sheet of yellow glass, which we took out the yellow on the surface, and then we painted it. Now, I want to point out this. I did the drawing of every single one. And these, of course, I painted myself. And then here and there is flowers. So there's some there's some here. Here, the glass has been painted and etched.
您可以看到有这样的都是被那个酸洗过的。
The edge is etched so that it has a wonderful feeling of. And then we cut the glass on top and we put, this is orange glass that has been etched. And then that will be glued.
这个就是非常贵的那个 orange， 它把它然后酸洗掉，然后再把它画。
So, etching is a very important process. We use it a lot. In big sheets, small sheets, because it allows the artwork to become very painterly. Because I'm very uncomfortable with it. There's a lot of acid and people here. This flame will be etched out and it will be primarily yellow.
Up to the moon.
Okay.
Great.
So I wanted to make many big areas with space. And this is how we did them. Inside here, I would work with him or with Henrietta, and we would paint the space. Enamel paints are mixed with turpentine. And then just like a painter, this part of the project, usually I do this part in the evening when everybody's gone, because I'm quiet, I'm alone, and I can. Sometimes I work during the day, but sometimes I work in the evening. And then I made myself some brushes for the tree. This brush here, which I took a commercial brush and cut it. So that it would give me these effects. Until it's fired, I can take this and clean it and start all over. My assistants leave at 5:30 sometimes, and they say, have this done by tomorrow morning so we can fire it. This one has dimension. If you see it, it has... When it is fabricated together in the lead, it feels like they belong with each other.
Wow.
Okay, this is the lovers. Oh. They are imagined inside the sea. Well, I tried to put pleasure and pain together. Of course, the subject of this is desire that makes nature go around.
它不敢这样划掉呢，你看哈。
Once everything has been finished on every part of the glass, it goes in the hands of the fabricators. That after the window is puttied, it looks like one object. It doesn't look like many objects that have been put together. The putting process unifies aesthetically the window. This step is a very important step. Like the core of the glass is clear, and then a flash is like a skin over the clear glass. That allows us to etch it. Essentially,
will not influence the color.
No,
Just
only the shape of the surface. The shape of the surface. Essentially, what is beautiful about this process, what is incredibly beautiful, is that it's in the air. Industrial colored glass that goes through rollers it's like its beauty gets killed. Whereas here, they take the glass in its molten state when it's like still in the volcano. Its shape is determined by the skill of the glass blower. The goal is you take something which is like a clear, like a mass with a bubble in it, and they blow it and they blow it and they blow it and they blow it and then when it's a cylinder, they cool it. It's made by gravity, heat and gravity, not by human hand. Because the glass moves, you saw the move, it keeps turning, it keeps arranging itself. And the air, it's a way to work with the molten material and give it feeling. That one of the wonderful things about being able to work here is the fact that I can design my glass. Then we want purple, very a shift of red to yellow. Little at a time. Okay, let me go by.
Yeah. 哦，这是我们那个的。
People like stories, and for instance, if there is a logic to a floor, people remember. Let me give one example. In St. Peter's Square in Rome, there is a map of all the names of the winds. My suggestion is that, going back to this theme of the stars, we put the 12 constellations that we're all born under. Maybe the planets, maybe, thinking of a logic that fits into the whole project. The whole square will tell a story where the artwork is united with the cosmos, the floor tells a story, and all of a sudden people feel like they're part of that story. That there is somebody that makes this happen as a whole. Not that the people from the floor never know what this is, and the people from the columns never, you see what I'm saying? The totality has to be controlled. There is a ring underground that engineers have put that hold this spot. Even though people don't see the foundation, people feel it. This is almost like the veins of a body, and this is like the heart of a body. Here, and the yang this way, the yin this way, and it generates the artwork. Then the outside columns instead are very important because they extend it and establish a frame and give it great dignity. In your city, this place has tremendous psychological energy. This place will become the main square of the town. We have been seeing and discussing the artwork, but how to treat the entire square is very important because it's a great opportunity. I'm finished.